day with my sister. I already kind of know how I feel about this, but she's a lazy turkey today, guys. I, 27 female, have wanted to be married to my fiance, 28 male, for years, and we finally started planning our big day. However, my sister, 25 female, suddenly announced plans for her own wedding on this very same day. I thought you were gonna say joint wedding. Like, this is like, okay, so she rented another venue and made people choose between them? Oh, that's cold. That's, dare I say,
I caught it!
I was shocked and hurt, especially since she never showed any interest in marrying her partner before. I told her it's wrong for her to try and share the spotlight, but she insists it's a coincidence and she didn't know. My fiance and I have been together for 5 years, and it was always clear that a big wedding was my dream. I planned every detail from the venue to the dress, making sure it's perfect. My sister's sudden plan made me feel like she's trying to overshadow me on my special day. Everyone keeps suggesting we merge the weddings. No! Excuse me! Absolutely not! Get the fuck out of here. Everyone being who?
Oh, just do it together!
No! But I can't stand the idea of sharing the spotlight. Listen, it's totally fine to want it to be your day. I know everybody thinks that I'm like, make my day. Literally, it is your day. You don't have to share the attention with anyone. We gotta be reasonable about the attention, okay? Sometimes there are circumstances in which the attention won't be on us, and that's okay. But this, I feel like, is a little unnecessary. I tried to talk it out with her, but she dismissed my feelings and says I'm being selfish. So wait, you sent her like a wedding invitation with like the date and stuff on it, and she just going with,
Oh, I didn't know.
I just want one day. That's all about me and my partner. My sister has always been the golden child. Everything has always come easily to her. She has no idea how much planning goes into a wedding, and suddenly she's claiming to have everything arranged for the same day. I feel like she's trying to take away my moment, that one day I've been dreaming about for so long. Am I the a-hole for wanting this to be my own special day? Shouldn't a sister respect my feelings and find her own date for her wedding? She should. Especially if you picked it first. Like, I don't think that she would have gone into all that planning. Like, it does take literal months and months and months, sometimes years to plan a wedding. I highly doubt that she just like announced the date on the whim and now suddenly has everything planned. She's using that as an excuse to not change it so that you change your wedding day. But you know what you should do? You should go ahead with your day and make people choose. And everybody who doesn't come, you know where they stand. Update 1. Yes, I've made all the arrangements for my wedding day, including booking vendors and caterers and my actual venue. I even talked to her husband, who's completely in the dark about my sister's plans. She's doing it to steal your thunder for sure. I put down significant non-refundable deposits. Yes, that is something that you do. Can't change that. Once you give the deposit, even if somebody dies, you know, like sometimes people will take pity on you, but most won't because there's people who lie. Changing the date now would cost me a fortune. Despite this, my sister insists we share the wedding day, dismissing all effort and money I've invested in making it my dream wedding. She keeps saying we can merge the weddings and have one big celebration. No, I'm good. No, 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 no. Make people choose. You should do a nice little public post where you explain the situation and say, I'm not changing it. If you choose to go to this other wedding, that is up to you. I trust that the RSVPs that you've already sent over are still good. No hard feelings, but hard feelings if you choose to go to her wedding instead. Realistically, it would just be your family who choose the other wedding. If they can't see that this is wrong, not a loss, in my opinion. I refuse to compromise my vision for her sudden urge to get married. The thought of sharing my special day with her, having to split attention and resources, feels like a nightmare. She will make it a nightmare. She's already made it a nightmare. It hasn't even happened yet. She claims it's a coincidence that she picked the same date, but I can't help but notice how convenient it is for her to piggyback off all my planning. Her nonchalance over my hard work and investments is infuriating. Why does she need to do this on my day? My parents keep trying to reason with me, saying it would be practical and efficient to have the siblings' wedding on the same day. For who? For you? No. Do you want to know how long it took to actually find a wedding date? We literally had to consider so many things. It's like, you know, we're getting married in a month where there's a ton of birthdays, okay? My birthday, my dad's birthday. We're getting married where there's in-laws who also share a wedding date in the same month. There's multiple things to consider. There's events that we like going to that will now have to be shared with my anniversary. You have to consider, do I want this anniversary date for the rest of my life? We went back and forth for maybe 3 weeks on the wedding date, considering every possible option, considering weather, considering not wanting to take things away from people's birthdays, tons of things. It took us a really long time to find a date. The fact that your sister didn't even consider looking into any of this, didn't think like, oh, my sister's getting married, like, let me just make sure that it's not on the same day. Buddy, that's so inconsiderate. And her fault, by the way. My parents keep pointing out the money saved by combining events. Not the headaches, though. They're missing the point. I've been dreaming about this day since I was a little girl. I don't want to share it with anyone, especially not my sister who's always overshadowed me. I want to be the center of attention for once. My parents don't seem to understand the importance of this to me. My partner tries to be supportive but struggles to understand the depth of my feelings. He thinks I'm being overly dramatic and should just be happy for my sister. I'm sure you would be happy for your sister if it didn't pan out like this. If she picked a day that was even, the next weekend, the next month or something, but she chose to pick a day that's supposed to be yours. It's spiteful what she did. He says it's just a day, but to me, it's a lifelong dream. It's not just a day. It's important. I don't like that he's not backing you up on this. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like a pushover. Go to war! Let's go! Despite my explanation, he seems more worried about not rocking the family boat. Rock it, baby girl. We will rock it. He wants to keep everyone happy, but I don't think he understands how hurt and overlooked I feel. You are absolutely valid in your feelings. Ooh, we have an update.